Hello, everyone, our wonderful, beautiful audience. Unfortunately, we have not the time to waste this evening, kindred, as our beloved El Fuego has to adult in the morning, and we are still hosting Cool Imp. I love you,
Yeah.
Imp, but you gotta go. It's time for the
Big boy's just
takeover
hitting
of our
on.
channel. We're still
No, we're
hosting
only
Cool Imp, but that's
15
worrying me.
minutes late this time.
Wait, there we are. Okay, and all is right with the world. So, we shall not tarry. Instead, I will recap the events henceforth. At the behest of the Ventru Primogen of Baltimore, the coterie is looking into the disappearance of several vessels from around the low-income areas of the city, among whom include John Kelso, a homeless veteran, and a touchstone of Miss Annabelle Ahegao. Among the missing, runaways, children of abusive families, and the homeless. After digging around the local mission, it was discovered that some of the homeless were last seen speaking to a blonde-haired prostitute who called herself Skylar.
Annabelle.
Meanwhile,
No, Blondie.
Comrade Kalashnikov was contracted to a mission of his own. The Tremere of Baltimore, for some reason, believe the gangrel of the city have it in for their primogen, Heinrich Stolz. The Second Inquisition has leveled the Tremere Chantry to flinders, and should they lose their primogen as well, they will have their backs well and truly broken, politically speaking. The Tremere have contracted Kalashnikov to find out who's got the hit for Stolz, and what the nature of the relationship between the gangrel and the Nosferatu is. Because no political anything will shift in Baltimore, so long as the ruling gangrel have their very own personal spy network. Good evening, Mazzy. You are wonderful. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
Deeming his own Nosferatu contact to be unreliable, Kalashnikov instead elected to find anarchs. However, when El Fuego managed to bring anarchs to him, Tom completely forgot what his plan was.
I still don't remember.
So we resume. Kalashnikov and El Fuego are face-to-face with two anarchs, who have little reason to trust the coterie and now, being surprised by Kalashnikov even less. Annabelle Ahegao is hunting for a vessel for the Toreador Primogen Aiden Brock in exchange for assistance with her career. Does she remember her touchstone at all, or is she clearly focused on her desires? Time will tell. Rafael Rosales is at the mission with Sister Mary Constanta, the leader of the Cainite heresy here in Baltimore. Just a few minutes ago, a small pack of mangy wild dogs were beating frantically on the front glass door, but Raphael promptly scared them away. Yusuf, Mick, Philip, good evening, everyone. You're just in time. I certainly hope we will have a good game, and our internet will not screw me, as it has been doing this entire week. So, El Fuego, Kalashnikov.
Yes.
As you were leading your two anarch contacts, Julius, and I don't believe the other woman gave her name.
No, she was just being awkward the whole time.
Yeah. As you were leading them out of the locker room, the door swung open, and there, much to the surprise of everyone, stood Kalashnikov. Immediately, the two anarchs sort of went back into a defensive stance. Kalashnikov mirrored them. And this is where we left you. Julius, his eyes dart suspiciously around the room. Who the fuck is this lick?
I have already told you, this is my comrade Kalishnikov. He is a squirrely.
Wait, did you say worldly?
I heard corally.
Squirrely.
Ah.
As El Fuego struggled to say it with the proper accent.
He sort of turns to you, Kalashnikov, waiting to see exactly what you're going to do, if you're going to make a move to introduce yourself, or sort of just stand there.
I think he wants to talk to you, but I don't know why.
The pause becomes even more pregnant as he waits for you to say something.
Info I need.
He sort of cocks his head to the side, squinting, looking you up and down. Info?
Duh.
About?
Things.
I have my fucking dialogue wheel right now.
Is it all question marks?
Just pick the one that's funniest. It's what you're gonna do anyway.
Well, one of them has a bunch of like backwards letters and stars.
One of them is just Yusuf's Kirby's reaching up for a hug.
No, I refuse to acknowledge Kirby as the main character.
X, can you say something real quick? Shit, we can't hear X.
Perfect.
Awesome. I too cannot hear him.
I 3 and perhaps 4.
Thank you for the shout out, Cool.
Oh, you're tweeting about how we kicked you off your stream? Sick.
Come on, X. I still can't hear him.
Neither can I.
Anyway, well, we resolved that particular technical issue because it is a very important spot tonight. We will continue over here with El Fuego and Kalishnikov.
I'm all tangled in wires.
We appreciate it, Cool. We really. Aw, dude, you're so awesome. This fucking guy right here.
It is much appreciated.
This guy.
This guy.
Also, it looks like our text is showing up double. I'm gonna have to look into that on Streamlabs.
No, it's just zooming in a dynamic way.
Aha. That's the excuse that we're gonna go with.
I will say, Julius, before you go, there is something I wanted to say. A suggestion, perhaps.
Okay, he is a little focused on Kalishnikov at the moment. The woman will sort of turn to you, but she very clearly has an ear pointed in this direction. The Anarchs will tell you, as they told you last time, they're a little paranoid. They have packs of gangrel trying to chase them out of the city because the gangrel believe that a house divided cannot stand, especially in the face of the overwhelming opposition of the Second Inquisition. What's happening right now is suspicious as fuck.
I'd be like, I will look at Kalishnikov and I'll be like, please, you're making them nervous. Disassume the battle stance.
I won't until they won't. That was not correct grammar, and I'm not taking it back.
I'm assuming X has logged out for a bit to restart Discord entirely, so
Well, me and
everybody
Josh
gets
on
to be
the
added.
screen.
What do you say as the dear lady turns to acknowledge you?
Me or
Lady's looking at El Fuego. Julius has his eyes locked on Kalishnikov.
I'm trying not to cough into the fucking mic.
X, anything?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay, bye. Good.
It's just not the same without your buttery smooth vocals, X.
Butchery.
The ladies only show up for you, right, ladies? Half the guys too, I imagine.
Butter.
Ladies, you could do better.
It's true.
Not much better.
We're
but
bottom
better.
of the barrel, but I mean, like, there's
We're,
like.
we're in the barrel, though.
Take it. All right. Oh yeah, Josh has the floor.
Or to say there, my idea. When a wrestler wishes to retire, he will put on a big performance, a big show for him to go out with a bang. Perhaps we need to pull off such a performance for the Inquisition.
Can you hear Josh anymore? Oh, I can hear Josh. That's fine.
I can hear him just fine.
As can I.
I don't know.
Well, he wasn't talking to you, Adam, so shut up.
Yeah. I heard the laugh. That's all I heard. Yeah.
So what happens as Julius is kind of staring you down? Tom, is this like that anime moment where your eyes are just focused for 5 minutes while the camera pans, or?
Well, that means this girl in El Fuego has to do exposition while they're padding out the episode.
As I said earlier, we don't have time for that. So, Julius, upon seeing that the situation seems to not be escalating, will not escalate himself. So he'll sort of shrink back into a more neutral stance. Still kind of on the balls of his feet, still ready just in case, but he'll sort of turn to El Fuego again, keeping you in his visual arc. That's about the idea that I'm working towards. What'd you have in mind?
He's like, well, we need to make it seem as though we are making some sort of last stand against them. And then we let them think they have won, that they have the victory, and then we go off into the night, lay low for a while, and then allow things to reach some sense of normality.
You are a lot smarter than I gave you credit for a little while ago, I have to admit. So, please do continue, I'm interested.
Well, like I said, I am simply drawing from my own experiences. Like I said, when a big wrestler wishes to retire from the ring, he must make a grand spectacle.
I do understand what you're saying. What are you actually proposing that we do?
Well, I am saying that we find where these Inquisition is hiding, we make it seem as though we have the upper hand against them. And then, like a great performer, we let them think that they win. Audience believes it, they believe it, and we let them go away.
We are in agreement. Do you actually have a plan for this?
Well, we would have to find out where they are first. And we need to find some way to let them think they are getting rid of us without us actually dying in front of them. We would need to know what they think happens when we die. We let that happen a few times, poof, poof, turn to ash in front of them, hopefully with some sort of, Shimasturi or something.
That's not how Shimishi works anymore.
Probably not.
He says...
It probably got folded into something else.
Yeah.
What you're asking for is a scapegoat.
See.
We have
Murphy
no
Fierro.
shortage. Wait, what now?
Murphy Fierro.
The legendary Murphy Fierro.
The legendary.
Baltimore.
That's fucking canon now. That guy's got status out the ass in Anarch land. He's fucking like Smiling Jack on 2 tons of heroin. Glenn Couch, good evening, you wonderful sir.
Who is
Greetings.
Couch?
Glenn, I apologize for not being more active in the Hentai Lit Club Discord. I will turn that around.
Alright. So let's catch up. Let's get on the same page here. Okay, what you actually want to do, you find a scapegoat, and it's got to be a big scapegoat. Somebody big enough to represent a reasonable amount of vampires so that the Second Inquisition could think it might be a final stand, right? Now,
Yes.
we need to find a way to get them to trust us so they follow us into whatever we're going to set up.
Both of them?
Oh, Mazzy, I love it. Oh,
He's
yeah.
like with the bear. He's with the bear.
Hey, it's their fault for their state being so damn flammable.
Yeah.
So, somebody screenshot that and send that to Bob. So step 1 is to get our scapegoat to trust us. Step 2 is to find a way to leak information to the Second Inquisition. You with me?
Step 3,
Yes.
profit.
That is exactly what I was thinking.
You're cool. I'm glad you called me.
As for who these people would be, I do not know. As you know, I am new in town.
There's got to be a way to find out. The Gangrel probably have the best intelligence, barring the Nosferatu. Of course, we don't know how close they've actually been able to get. They're not... I've been around a while, okay? I've seen a lot of different hunters, and these guys aren't them, right?
Oh, man,
They're not the religious wackos going in with garlic and a fucking steak and hammer.
Hey man, Inquisitors are scary.
They're organized. They're good at covering their tracks. That's the first nut we need to crack. I gave you a way to get a hold of me, right?
See, you gave me your number. I will have to buy a cell phone.
Yeah, get a burner. They're like $5 at the Family Dollar. Okay, stay off the grid. I'll get a hold of you. I'll get a hold of you when I've got something a little more concrete to work on.
That will be suitable. As for now, I suppose I would have to find out how well the Nosferatu are working with the Gangrel.
That would be preferable. At this point, Julius will turn to you. You're with him?
No.
Alright. So, you're cool by proximity. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Last chance to ask me stuff, and I'll point to both of you before we're out of here.
I do not think I have any more questions.
Camarilla Hitman.
Sky Bandit, Anae! Hello, Anae.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
It's nice of you to show up, Anae. My girlfriend's playing Fortnite.
Hey guys.
I love you, I'm teasing. So you just, you say quote-unquote Camarilla Hitman to him?
Yes. No. Yes.
Camarilla Hitman, what do you... I don't understand.
Well
You're good,
known
Yusuf.
Camarilla Hitman.
Like,
Who
Archons?
do they use? In... Where are we? Baltimore? In Baltimore.
Are there Archons in Baltimore? God, I hope not.
What if one of them's Gabriel?
Well, he's part of our Mala, remember?
Oh, I'm getting
Big
smarter.
girl.
That's good to know, Yusuf. I'm really trying hard. Like, I know what you're asking. I'm trying to imagine how this character is parsing that. I don't know if there's Camarilla Hitmen in Baltimore.
Who was used to hunt you down?
The Gangrel, the War Packs, the same people they used to fight the Hunters.
War.
War Eternal by Arch Enemy starts playing.
It's a good song. You know, Alyssa White Glutes does not have the same gravitas as their old singer does, but I enjoy it.
The old singer still manages the band, I believe.
Oh, that's cool. Well, if anybody's qualified to do it.
She just wishes to stay
God
home.
damn it, phone! Shut up.
You do this every time.
Yeah, but
True.
that's usually because I'm in a hurry and I'm trying to get stuff going, and silencing my shit is not always first on my mind. Cool. Jason Carl liked our tweet about tonight. Thank you, Mr. Carl.
Arigato, Koro-sama.
I'll jump into the conversation because I'm curious about what Kalishnikov is trying to get at. I think he is trying to ask you whether there is somebody more specific at work. It wouldn't happen to be that one guy, would it?
Alright.
Does Gabriel's influence expand to Baltimore?
Well, that depends on how much crime is in Baltimore.
Probably a lot more than in Chicago.
Well, then he's clearly not here now, is he?
That's true.
So he'll sort of breathe deep, and he'll think for a second. Look, I don't know much about how the clan works. Okay, it's been a while. We don't have a gangrel in the gang. And tell you the truth, we're not on too good of terms with the ones that would be. There's one guy you might be able to talk to. All right, his name's Donovan.
Oh, thank God it wasn't Frank the Tank.
Frank the Tank Sinatra.
Donovan, I don't know how to get a hold of him. He's been laying low, and he's not with the movement. You get me? But he's an independent. He's been around for a while, so show some respect. He's part of the old guard, The first ones that left with Xavier when they got screwed over by the camp.
Is he a friend of Beckett, the other independent gangrel?
Never heard of him. Anyway, word is, he and Horwood, the prince, used to run in the same circles before everything went to hell. He might be able to give, well, a hell of a lot more information on the clan structure than we can. That's about all I can give you.
One more thing. There is somebody causing a lot of commotion in Little Mexico. And where is it? Spanish Town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you ask that question, hold that real fast.
New Mexico.
Could I get an intelligence awareness roll from El Fuego, please?
Intelligence awareness.
Your hunger's at 2, right? I believe Rafael and El Fuego are at 2 hunger.
I am at 1 hunger.
Oh.
Probably, yeah.
I have 3 successes, 2 of them 10s.
Oh, okay. So you crit. So not only is that a critical win, but successes or crits actually count as double. So your two 10s are actually 4. So that's 5 successes.
5.
Cryogen 87. How you doing, Cryogen? It's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome.
This guy's actually a Camarilla narc.
If you think back to your original meeting with DJ Hecate, which might actually be pronounced Hecata. I swear I looked up the pronunciation, it was Hecate, but I'll have to double check.
I've always heard Hecate.
Hecate? Really? I'll have to...
Hutatapa.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
It's still here for you, Cryo. There's lots of different ways to play, now more than ever with the internet. I mean, Roll20, play by post. So, if you think back to your original conversation with DJ Hecate, she told you there were 2 anarch gangs in the city. Julius's gang and April's gang. And I do believe that she specified Julius was a Bruja and April was a gangrel.
Mm.
She also told you the anarch gangs don't get along. So it suddenly flashes in the back of your mind that he's probably deliberately not wanting you to go to April.
Is April in Spanish Town?
You would not know that?
Okay, because I didn't think I mentioned anything about April.
But we know everyone in Spanish Town, all right?
You specifically asked to speak to Julius.
Yeah, okay. I do remember that part.
Fucking 10-year plan.
Hey. We're working out, okay? Werewolf the Dark Ages. It's coming next. Adam
I
still
thought
doesn't have a goddamn character.
I thought that was like a China joke.
No,
It's
it's...
both.
I guarantee you it's at my expense.
I guess I'm going to ask him about the situation in Spanish Town. We believe a kindred has making a bit of a fuss and maybe result in attracting more attention from the Inquisition than we want. You wouldn't happen to have any leads on who this might be, would you? You don't know if it is a kindred for sure. Oh, you should just revoke your cannoli privileges, Adam.
No. But we really
Does
just.
Adam really not have a character?
But you made it, Xavier.
I thought I made it too.
I know.
Oh, you made him a Galliard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going through my character sheets the other night and I found some weird fucking Galliard in Xavier's handwriting. And so I was like, who the fuck is this? Because there's no name on it, so I kept it. I still have it, but now I know.
Ooh,
And now you know shred it. Gotta keep the meme alive.
Yeah.
Dude, Cappadocians are fucking awesome. I'm super excited that they're coming back in V5.
Cappadocians.
No, they're rolled into all the other ones. They're just the spaghetti boys.
The necromancers.
he sort of like you'll see his eyes swish back and forth real quick, and he'll sort of shake his head. None of the people I run with.
It was worth a shot trying to ask you. I will also have to investigate this. I do not want the Inquisition becoming more frisky than they are.
You're fine.
We all heard it. No.
No, I agree. Usually, my people are only able to run around the outskirts of town. You get me? The gangrel don't let us get any closer. In fact, it's extraordinarily dangerous for me to be here right now. You're welcome, I guess. But yeah, this is not something my people are involved in.
Yo comprendo. I understand. Well, I'm glad you were able to come out here and meet me despite the risk.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're as useful as it sounds like you might be, we'll call it even. Especially this guy, he points to Kalishnikov. This guy scares the shit out of me. That's a good thing.
He scares me too.
New Wave Masquerade is here! Holy shit, New Wave, how you doing?
It's been a hot minute.
Did we meet up on D20? No, we've been gaming together a good, going on 7 years now.
Dear God, I hate you all.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you said we were friends before, not anymore.
Emphasis on word.
So
I am the newest edition.
Yeah, I guess technically you are.
But you know what, Josh? You have a different kind of experience. Not as much as Bob. Bob also had a different kind of experience.
Yeah.
So, Donovan turns to Kalishnikov.
Kalishnikov is gone. No, I'm still there.
What have you missed? Well, it depends. Have you caught up with us on YouTube? If so, Josh is trying to finagle with Anarchs. Adam is still looking for a vessel for the very debaucherous Toreador Primogen. And Raphael has scared away the strange dogs that were beating on the glass doors of the mission.
I'm just trying to get financial aid, man.
And the poon.
So as he literally does one of these, and Kalishnikov is air, he sort of nods and he's like, I like you guys.
I
we'll start.
understand.
Thank you. You should meet the rest of my coterie. Oh, one of them is pretty useless, but the other one makes up.
Hey, I'm sure Xavier does something.
I was gonna say, hey, tearing balls off of stuff is useful in certain situations.
If it has balls.
One is a Toreador, one is a Bruja Toreador. You can guess which one is the useful one.
Yeah, we'll meet up sometime. Anyway, I need to get the hell out of here. You know what? I think the insanity is half the reason to show up. So you are absolutely welcome. Any questions, just ask, and I'm sure somebody will be happy to fill you in.
Just
But first, before you make you ask, you have to roll insanity check just to make sure you don't, tick a little closer to, where we are.
Annabelle Ahegao, you very, very nearly
Got your butt creamed.
I forgot about that.
not in so many words, but you very nearly fed one of your few remaining touchstones to the Primogen. You have been tasked with finding him a suitable vessel in exchange for some career help.
You want to be a star, don't you?
So it's time to hunt. What are you going to do?
But he wanted me to meet up at the studio afterwards, right?
Yeah.
You're
You're looking for somebody to basically bring to the local branch of the Succubus. And we will see what happens from there.
Well, everybody, it was a fun session while it lasted. As we watch Adam try to hunt.
Well, wake me up when it's over.
Do you need time to think it over, Adam?
I mean, hey, why? I thought of just going to the club again.
The clue.
Yeah. But I don't have any cocaine this time, damn it. It's a...
Cocaine.
Yeah.
That's
God
a good
damn it.
question. What are you cosplaying in this scene? New Wave and Cryogen.
Smack me up.
Annabelle Ahegau's special art is modeling, particularly being an Instagram/Patreon.
Whore.
Kind of. I was looking for a more delicate way to say it, but I don't know if Adam has thought that through. So,
Well, I haven't made any money yet, so, but... Well, I made $1 on Patreon with... last time.
so
Alright, Adam, do you want to be cosplaying Overwatch, Ruby?
Well, I guess Ruby's out now, so maybe Ruby, yeah.
Alright.
Then which one, Adam?
Probably,
see, New Wave gets it. New Wave understands.
yeah. The true will of darkness is the internet.
Alright, I don't... who do you think he cosplayed? Nora?
I don't know what his character looks like.
Is your imagination done?
You actually don't know what your character looks like. I have an image in my head, but that was the Belzette cosplay.
Yeah, that's...
That's
What are you this
interesting.
time?
My image in my head was Diva cosplay
It was what?
Diva.
from
Oh.
Overwatch.
So, okay, well, so... are you a slender gal? Are you thick?
I like medium thick.
Medium thick?
Yes,
Hey,
Yeah, I was gonna like I like my steaks medium thick.
alright, Adam, give me a cup size.
I always imagined he looked like one of those anime YouTubers from the early days, like Nyaners or Tamashi Hiroki. Or Hiroka?
What are you fucking talking to me about? I don't know what the hell you're saying.
I actually know what you're talking about. It's weird. It's weird. One character concept, but nobody agrees.
Cosplay is just so much. So Nora or
I think maybe Yang, because I saw the bottom wing. Yeah.
oof. You're gonna invoke Jewish wrath with that one, okay?
Wait,
Who's
but
after?
Adam, you were the Bowsette, right? That's what you're talking about? You had a red-haired wig, because that's the correct one.
There's only two correct ones. Well, there's...
He's just wearing one big body pillowcase with holes cut out.
He's cosplaying Sandbag.
Oh, fuck you. Worst waifu ever.
Are you kidding me? She can take a beating.
Yeah, I don't look at that in my you know, what are they called?
Criteria?
Significant others?
Yeah.
Not just, you know, to take a beating.
I like my women sturdy.
Fortitude.
Okay, so Adam is medium thick, so he's a little bit on the curvier side.
Yeah.
Not very. You're too. I think you're a little too big to be Ruby or Weiss.
Wait, what was
Hey,
Cinder?
don't
wait,
fat shame him.
X.
Or Cinder?
What?
Neon.
No, Neo.
Yeah, there we go. No, the fucking the other cat.
Oh! Ah! Neon.
We are spending. No, we're not. We had a viewer specifically ask. I was gonna say we're spending way too much time figuring out what he's cosplaying, but it's actually led to character development, so I'm okay with this.
I think Neon.
Neon Cat. Is he
Not cat?
Kirby? I can't tell.
I don't think it matters on this one. I think that's the most appropriate for Adam.
Okay, well no. Does he have rollerblades? Adam?
I don't know if she's coordinated enough to. She's
Can
not
you-
athletic.
Can you rollerblade? Because
Oh.
that's essential part of the character.
No, I don't think so.
God damn it!
What about Cinder?
You think you can be Jessica Negri?
Yeah, maybe. Let's try to be
Oh,
that.
maybe. Oh. All right. Are we agreed that she is Cinder?
Agreed.
Cinder fall before the
Before
scar
yeah.
and the short hair.
Spoilers.
So, Annabelle Ahegao, you decided you're going to hunt at the succubus tonight. Good choice. It's currently a Thursday night, so the place is going to be very nearly dead. It's also quite early in the evening. It's probably 7 p.m.
Oh.
So they might not actually be open right now. In fact,
Well,
let's
there's
say
people
they're
waiting.
not. Let's say Aiden Brock wanted you to come over early, get the shoot for the promotional materials done, and then open the club to the public.
Damn it! Why isn't everything opened up?
Now you can still
Yeah.
hunt around the inner harbor where
Yeah.
your coterie has domain.
It's a shame that the Succubus Club is on fire.
That's why it's closed.
Gabriel came to visit. See, damnedest
It's been
thing,
burned, but one couch.
we don't have Bob anymore, but same number of fires happen.
The cleansing fires.
Maybe he was not the cause, but a symptom. Maybe it's just us. Maybe we're terrible people.
I can believe that.
It's a world of darkness. There's a bell curve, and so we end up being good people.
The best way to pass.
I ask you again, do you need a couple minutes?
No, just like, well, is there like anybody just like waiting outside the club? What time is the club open at usually?
Like midnight.
Oh my god.
That's like
I'd be so tired.
I'm like 2 hours
It's
to
not a
party.
peak day for them, but we'll say it probably opens about 8 or 9.
Hmm.
So you've got,
what's
you've got about
what-
an hour before the first customer starts trailing
Yeah.
through the velvet rope.
Well, what else is in the area besides the club? I guess just like stores, right? Or
So the Succubus Club is further downtown, and that's where a lot of like the big like entertainment, social gathering stuff is. They have a couple blocks down is there's this huge outdoor gathering place that I can't fucking remember the name of. I should have written that down, but it's a lot like the downtown here. You know, think about people just milling about, going about their business, trying to enjoy the nightlife, maybe some tourists taking in sights, that sort of thing.
I got something that might be. I find a Pokemon Go player. They're looking at their phone.
You know what? If it was any other character, if it was Carlo Martino, if it was Roxanne, I would call bullshit. But Annabelle Ahegao absolutely has Pokemon Go installed on her phone. Somebody roll me a D10. First one to give me a number. I don't care.
5.
5. Okay. So you get to this big statue downtown. And there's a couple people standing around it staring at their phones. Somebody's got a lure active. Unfortunately, it seems like it's mostly old people. Because the only people that play Pokemon Go these days are old people and you. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. There's more than that, but it is dwindled. So there's some older people and maybe some people late 30s are there. There's a man in his late 30s with a very young son and a very young daughter, and an older couple, maybe early 50s.
Choose.
Well, I can't harm the innocent
How you
though.
want to go to hell?
Are you gonna be a cradle robber or a grave robber?
Like I can't harm the innocent though. It's one of my things.
Is it
Get
harming
off.
the innocent?
What was it? You have to read my
Okay,
paper.
you can go for the dead. The dead's definitely not innocent, right?
But then it's gonna
He
be.
clearly lost his virginity. Therefore, he is innocent.
We are doing gothic romantic, so by the tenets of the Victorian age, you are technically correct. Oh wait, no, it doesn't apply to him because he's not a woman. That's how Victorian literature works.
They can't go with the guy with the kids.
Really? Why?
Make him roll for it to see if he actually finds someone who's still playing Pokemon Go. There's people. It's not massive, and they're usually older people, but I'll be goddamned if there's not still people out there at the Pokestops.
Just tell them there's a legendary. Point to the
I know.
all
Like
five.
Charizard, let's get it. Let's get him champ.
It's a shiny Golbat.
To be weird is go up to the old people and it's like, here you go, senpai.
What?
Well, it's
What the fuck is wrong with you?
don't know.
Well, at least you know you don't know.
Yep.
Actually, no, not a Golbat. What was the other bat Pokemon?
Go back.
No,
So
Swoobat.
your convictions are actually
Swamper.
never expose children to violence and only kill in self-defense.
Adam's about to break a few of those.
Now the Chronicle tenets are the guilty should suffer and uphold the norms of decent society. So I give to you.
Call the weak and the old. That is the norm of a decent society.
Survival of the fittest. Yeah.
So you come to the Pokestop. You see these 5 people there twiddling with their phones.
And you realize, wow, killing any of these people would be a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they're not coming out of that succubus club, Adam.
I know. You're not going in there anyway, either. What do you mean?
However, behind that succubus club is somebody probably selling drugs for a blowjob, Adam. That guy's not innocent.
The vampires inside aren't innocent either.
Feed them to each other.
It's a self-sustaining society that
I'm
What?
pretty sure.
we just valorize each other.
I'm pretty sure the Samisi actually do that, or it might be the La Sombra. Some sect within the Sabbat does that.
They suck each other off.
Yeah, where they're like, "Oh, that guy's not useful anymore. Diablerize him. Let somebody else get the power and do something with it."
Aha, but what if they get control of the new person?
That's always a possibility.
All right, Adam. You have your targets arrayed before you. The clock is ticking.
And the sun is rising.
In the east.
Quite literally, Adam, I got like an hour left.
Yeah. Well, but I was gonna pass on to the next. I guess if there's a next group of lures or
Pass my turn.
No, I'm gonna I just was walk you back. Like I'm gonna skip over the group and like no, can't
What's your
deal with
hunger
that chama.
What's your
I
hunger at?
can't.
0. I didn't get any. I drained my
It
first
starts
day.
at 1.
Then
Oh, he
I.
killed somebody.
Yeah, well, I didn't kill him, but I got at the drinks.
New Wave has a point. Ask them what team they're on.
You're not innocent.
I mean, Team Valor is the only one that makes sense. Pokemon is about Pokemon fighting.
No, what about Pikachu?
What?
Pikachu
Pokemon Ranger?
Pikachu detective? It's a.
I will only accept that when Danny DeVito agrees to fucking be the voice.
Yeah.
You have Deadpool though. But yeah.
Okay, so you're going to move on to the next Pokestop.
Until he finds you innocent.
I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Go with him, doing vampire stuff.
God damn.
Of course he would.
You
I
know?
wouldn't really put it past his character.
I'm like, I guess I'll like wandering down an alley though, see if yeah,
Find a homeless guy.
Yeah.
yeah, find something like that. Yeah.
You turn down the nearest alley, and basically stewing there in the bags of trash, swilling around a mostly empty bottle of Jack Daniels, is a gentleman that is unbelievably down on his luck.
He's gonna about to give up on his luck in a second.
I'm like, is that you? What was it? What was his venture? What was the my Keystone name? Not Keystone.
What?
It is not John Kelso. I will give you that one for free.
Yeah. Well, first I'll ask him though. Do you know John Kelso? Just see if that works.
I'm assuming he's kind of like passed out in a drunken stupor at the moment. You can try to rouse him if you wish.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'll just. I shall. I'll wake him up, I guess. Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Sir, you know what John Kelso?
Wait, why the voice?
I don't know.
It's part of the cosplay, Tom.
What?
But Yuzuka Negri doesn't sound like that.
I can't
He
do.
sounds a little sexier and less English. Thus more sexier.
I can't do just an Negri voice.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna. So, I mean, you could do a post-accident.
Can't do that either. But yeah, I'll just.
I don't know no Kelso. Leave me alone. You got change?
I don't have change on me right now, but do you want to follow me to some change?
Look, have you seen his fucking dress? No, he doesn't have any pockets for change.
Yeah.
Follow you where?
Behind this dumpster.
He's already in a dumper. But, I mean, I just what time do you want me to take him to the...
Fucking
Where's the-
immediately so you can do your photo shoot.
Yeah.
X, what's your hunger at right now?
Like 2, probably.
2? Alright.
No, he's asking you personally.
Josh, what's your hunger at?
Like
1.
2, probably.
Tom, what do you have?
I'm at 2.
Okay, you were the other one that failed the wake-up check. And
Yep.
Annabelle is also at 1, because it starts at 1. The only way to go below 1 is to kill somebody.
Why aren't we killing people?
We haven't found any bad people to kill yet.
Also, it, like, really wings on your humanity, though.
Okay, yeah, but like how much?
It depends. The way...
Like if I'm really hungry, I'm probably gonna eat something. Is that really? Am I gonna feel bad for surviving?
It's like going to Taco Bell at midnight. You're like...
I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm so hungry.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah, but then you run into Randy, who's the fucking janitor, and he's not gonna make the fucking
Yeah, he makes-
right?
Yeah. He's being so ranch,
Hey,
ranch
man,
burrito.
I like the horse meat tacos. I don't know why everyone talks shit.
So, your only conviction is always keep sworn word, which,
Yes.
depending on how you finagle it, is probably not going to absorb any stains that you might incur. So, killing somebody in cold blood just to wipe your hunger would probably give you between 2 and 3 stains, depending on the situation. That's
And
a generalization.
then now we can order more cheese sticks. We'll get it.
Finally.
So,
So he's sort of like, where are we going?
just around the bend over here.
I don't want to go nowhere. It's my spot.
Offer to suck his dick.
No, I'm not that.
He's
I mean,
not
you're not
there.
actually gonna suck his dick.
Oh,
Just
okay,
say you
yes.
will. I know women do that all the time.
What is Dominique Compel gonna do that?
You have dominate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess you just tell him to do it.
Yeah.
Why didn't?
Well, that's why I'm just trying to do it the nice way, but no. It's gonna be a little.
You're gonna have to rape this man.
It's true.
It's a mind rape, so it's fine.
That's basically what being a vampire is.
Just a lot of rape, basically.
I mean, yeah.
Nothing that you guys have said is unfactual in any way. Yeah, you absolutely can look at this guy. He is completely unprepared. He is mortal, so you can just go follow. And he sort of glazes
Wait.
over a bit. He'll sort of shakily rise to his feet. And he'll limp and stumble along behind you.
Cool.
It happens.
I mean, okay, from all of the characters here, who's most likely to suggest to be? I'm not saying give a blowjob, but like to offer.
As reward us.
Wait, hang on, Adam.
No, I'm kidding. No.
Adam, you're treading dangerous waters, friend.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
You just did.
But now, you know what? Now that you did it, it's okay for me to do it. Thank you.
Anna Raidrell, good evening. I don't believe I've said hello to you tonight yet. If I missed anyone else, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible scumfuck of a human being. Anyway, so this guy is trundling along behind you.
Yeah, we'll just walk to the meeting place, I guess, the photo shoot?
All right.
Or the wherever, yeah.
So you walk towards the Succubus Club, and Aiden has left the service entrance open for you in the back.
Yes, this back door ready for you.
Yeah, I'll use that service entrance.
Okay. You go through the service entrance, and you can see on the main dance floor, they have the place lit up like Christmas. I mean, all the lights and the effects are going full bore. You can see a couple professional lighting rigs set up based around what would be essentially a photography area. There's a camera on a tripod. Aiden stands there dressed to the nines and in an immaculately tailored suit, as if fashioned to his form by the hand of God itself. He speaks to a rather young-looking toreador whom you've seen in passing once or twice at the club, as he sits behind his camera, twiddling with the focus and the settings, his sort of long, rusty brown hair, looking through the viewfinder, making sure everything is just so. And again, this homeless man, glazed over, trundles along behind you. What would you like to do?
So just go over to the Aiden and just like, I've arrived.
Ah,
This delicious morsel.
Annabelle, yes, you remember the Trey, the photographer, yes?
Yeah, I'm like, I'll just like wave at him.
He sort of looks to the homeless guy following you. Annabelle, who's this?
This is the offering I can get in
You
short
told
period
this guy you were gonna get him takeout, and you brought him like McDonald's.
time.
No, you brought him the hot dog you found on the ground.
After you dug it out of a dumpster.
I already had a bite taken out of it.
And you gotta be like, don't worry, I'm freegan.
So yeah, he, with an offended look on his face, looks at this homeless guy. What is this?
This is the only offering you get in this short period of time. Sorry.
Is this a joke?
Ooh, Adam just tanked his career.
I don't have a career yet.
Annabelle, I told you to bring me food. You expect me to eat this?
Compel. Absolutely.
He's a local gym leader.
I think you liked him with a little spicy. He's a little drunked up.
Annabelle.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Tell him it's bohemian.
It's like a durian food.
I told you to bring me food. Food. You think I'm gonna lower myself to this? And just... He literally grabs the guy by the hair. And there's this sickening pop as he just wrenches his fucking neck out of place. And the homeless guy topples to the floor. Go get me something to eat, Annabelle. That's not a request. I'm not some Nosferatu that's gonna go picking through the fucking garbage. And you expect my help and to be in my company and my good graces. You had better learn that. You, and he snaps to one of the bouncers, clean this up. You go find something for us before any of this is gonna be wasted on you. Do you understand me, Annabelle?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill
He
him.
has,
Rip homeless cheerleader. Adam, you brought him kindness. He spat in your mouth.
Yeah.
You gonna take that from him?
Diablerize.
Suck his dick right off.
Spit.
like, I put myself as tribute.
You basically just got somebody killed.
You did. You're a
I'm
monster.
just gonna do the Gomen sign.
Yeah, after the Japanese thing, you just bow and just head out the door quietly.
Alright. And as you
Adam
exit,
doesn't have a MasterCard.
you can hear the gentle scraping of the bouncer dragging this homeless man away into the darkness.
Homeless man.
Homeless man. Bug man.
Raphael,
Mm-hmm.
at long last we arrive at you.
Yay.
More adventures in bureaucracy.
An hour later.
So, good number of minutes have passed, maybe 10, 15. You're still filling out paperwork, and if you remember previously, Sister Mary Constanta asked you to speak at the next gathering of her congregation, as she sees a parallel between the tribulations of the children of Cain and that of Abraham and Isaac, constantly being tempted by their hunger, constantly being tempted to consume their loved ones to fuel the elevation that God has given them. And as somebody who cares for a young child himself, she finds you quite inspirational. So, after you've returned from scaring away the dogs, what's the scene for me? Like, are you sitting in silence, scribbling away at the forms? Are you talking to her, still trying to get in her habit?
I'm gonna get inside her mind. Well, yeah, I will inquire further as to the congregation. Huh. So are there others like us at these congregations? If so, how many?
Like us, you mean Canaanites?
Yeah.
There are. Some of my congregation are quite new. They are thrust into this unlife. They don't know what to do with it, and if I am to guide them anywhere, why should I not guide them to God? I will warn you, however, that I do not discriminate in those whom I try to guide. Some of my congregation are anarchs. Some of my congregation are thin blood. Some of my congregation are among the gangrel.
Honestly, I don't give a shit. All that is nonsense.
Due to the honor, I am not brave enough for politics.
I am a man of many things, but a politician I am not. I'm too honest.
Well, that puts you one step above most of the kindred in the city.
In my eyes, people are people, and vampires are vampires.
They're not people.
Pigs are pigs and cows are cows. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm hungry.
Raphael, you wouldn't happen to have any auspex, would you?
Nope.
As you're speaking to Sister Mary, you can see her eyes sort of trail. Her eyebrows scrunch into a very worried look. And she sniffs the air a bit.
What the fuck is that sound?
Me, turning it on, cough drop. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ricola.
No, it's,
Wait, you're one of the people that hasn't been coughing.
I feel it coming yet.
I'm sure you do.
Oh.
No.
I will look at her and say, is there a problem?
Raphael, do you smell that?
Huh. No.
Well, whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah.
She rises from the chair. Her eyes are wide, her body posture is stiff. She looks frightened. I need a composure awareness roll from Raphael.
Yeah.
3 6. Oh wait, I forgot about hunger. God diggity damn it.
So I was cosplaying as Annabelle for the Halloween, yes, guys.
What sort of monster gives out Ricola for candy?
Like, don't get sick, kids.
I'm sure there's one old lady that's just, never buys candy every year, so just rummage through the candy dish.
I got 3 successes.
It's all pocky stick.
Right.
Adam can't afford all those pocky sticks.
3 successes.
Dang import prices.
There is a tang on the air
Oh,
as
look,
you
Tang.
breathe deeply. It is acrid. It is burnt. And you realize that you smell smoke. A great deal of smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
That's pretty much what's running through your head right now, and you can feel that dark shadow that looms over your mind, over your heart, just sort of recoil in mortal terror. Not enough to force a frenzy check yet, but things are bad. I can't leave them. I need to get the people out of here. And Sister Constanta will scurry off towards
Well, I gotta help now, don't I? I can't abandon her.
You still haven't gotten into her pants.
And unlike regular people, when vampires die, they turn to ash, so there's no,
Do you
avenue.
really want to? Okay.
What?
I was wondering if you really wanted to go down that route.
They're already dead. It's gonna be the same way either way. It's gonna be like
Be dead.
They're already dead.
You follow Sister Constanta towards the sleeping area. She quickens her pace as one by one smoke alarms start going off. Smoke alarms in different parts of the building. She pushes her way through the double doors, flicks on the light.
Double doors.
The people start groaning awake. Everyone, please listen to me. We've got to get everyone out of the building right now. I'm sorry, but we have to go. Another one of the nuns rushes towards the emergency exit, pushes it open to lead the congregation out. And there is an explosion of flames. I need a frenzy check from you.
Really?
So you're going to roll your current willpower against a difficulty set by me.
9.
And I used my hunger on this one too, right?
No, I think this one is just straight willpower.
Oh boy. There might be a god yet.
This one's only going to be a 2.
But
I got 4
that's
successes.
everything, Xavier.
4 successes. Okay, so you basically see this column of flame erupt as the door is pushed open and basically fulminates in the doorway. The nun that opened the door falls to her back, screaming in mortal agony, trying to swat out the flames. But they won't stop. Something just keeps flickering back to life. I need somebody. Let's say Josh.
Okay.
Josh, would you please roll 7 dice for me?
7 d10s.
Actually, I think it's only 6 for her.
6. Well, that is 4 successes with 1 critical.
Okay. So Sister Constanta won't frenzy either. She will actually run forward and pull off what of her clothing she can spare to try and actually swat out the flames. But this woman is being very badly burned, and even as she gets the flames out, you can see her skin is actually quite charred, quite blistered, quite very badly damaged.
Quite delicious.
She's showing more skin now, though.
Not now, boner blood. I need you for fighting.
Vows the blood.
Poor woman. Just burning up while Raphael's looking at the other nun taking her clothes off.
You can feel the heat swelling in the building. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna help people to get out. Is everybody up and getting out, or do I have to actually like start throwing people?
Fastball special.
You start getting people up out of bed. As you leave the room, the flames are already spreading.
You're already dead.
Oh my, you're dead.
I haven't said that, but I do need another frenzy check at a difficulty 3, so willpower again.
You betrayed me, boner blood.
3 successes.
Alright, you're able to hold your shit together. The front door and the immediate emergency exit is completely useless at the moment. There are flames just dancing across, blackening the glass. It is absolute chaos and pandemonium. You can see flames are beginning to race across the roof itself. This place is going up like a Roman candle, and everything inside of you, every primal urge you have, is screaming to get the fuck out.
I'm working on it, buddy. If you could help me go a little faster.
You froze at a very entertaining moment.
Alright, so yeah. Do I need to do more here? Does everybody get the gist? Can I go see how the sister's doing?
Kind of. Right now, there's kind of panic. All semblance of order has gone to shit, and the homeless flock is basically attempt to scurry in any way that there's not flame. So they start flowing like water, basically, down different hallways into other rooms, into cafeterias, into any place that's not a light, which is not a birth of options for them. You can run back and see how the sister's doing if you wish.
I will go see how she's doing. Because if she dies, well, that would be pretty bad.
Sister Constanta seems all right. She pulls the wounded nun up onto her shoulder, and you can see that small pieces of her are beginning to blacken and turn to ash around the hands, as maybe where she wasn't terribly careful around the flame as she should have been. But you can see the fear playing across the sister's face. She resisted the frenzy, but things are not good right now.
Alright, well, I'll help her. Yeah, can I just pick them both up and let's go?
You could. What's your potence? You have lethal body and prowess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Prowess absolutely will allow you to add your potence to all strength stuff.
I will put my strength at 6. How thick are these nuns?
The wounded one is a little bit older and perhaps a bit more rotund. Sister Constanta herself, not quite so. So, if you're going to activate prowess, I do need a rouse check from you. So, 1d10. If it is a 5 or below, your hunger increases by 1.
2.
2. So you are currently at hunger 3. The dark beast begins to stir up in you once more.
Hey, buddy, if you want to come out right now, there's going to be some issues. The place is on fire!
You turn away from the flames and begin heading down a hallway to head for a rear exit. And at this point, I need I think composure awareness will do fine. One more time. And we're going to call this one a difficulty 2.
Alright. Boop. Boop. Yeah. I did it with 3 successes and only 1 10 on the hunger.
From further down the hallway, you can hear what sounds like the thudding of heavy boots heading in your direction.
Not heavy boots.
And definitely more than one pair.
Iron boots.
With that, I will return to El Fuego and Kalashnikov.
Oh boy.
Unless prevented from doing so, Julius will at this point make his exit. What is on the docket for you?
Oh, for El Fuego?
Yeah.
He's probably going to go to Spanish Town and try scoping out the place to see if he can search the alleyways to find any clues as to who's been stalking the people here.
Okay. You did receive the clue about Skylar the prostitute. That she was the one last seen to speaking some of the homeless people. You also heard from Sister Constanta when you spoke to her that she had also been talking to one of the Thin Bloods in her congregation.
That would be a funny time to show up there. El Fuego will head to the congregation.
You're gonna go to the mission?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of look at Kalashnikov. He's like, "Are you going to stay here, or what are you going to do?"
I seek someone now.
Bueno. I will hope it is the enemy of my friend, by which I mean you, friend is a strong word. I'm going to the mission.
Duh.
All right.
Before you go, though, do you know where I can get one of these burner phones?
I open my coat and I have like 19.
Yet. What are those? These are decorations.
To remind me how great America capitalism is.
Go Yankees.
Yes, and many hot dogs, hamburgers.
Sky
No,
Bandit is
boy.
actually Anai, Yusuf. So, and yes, she's a very smart lady. Sorry, continue.
I'm like, I won't happen to be able to buy one of those off of you, could I?
Niet. I'll give you one.
That's what it's.
Muchas gracias, amigo.
Tovarich.
I suppose you can call me on this then if you need me.
You have the number.
Duh.
You
And
open the
the
phone and
tracking
everything's
chip.
in fucking Russian.
Oh,
Are
that's
there
okay.
numerals in Russian? Cosmic, are you here? Help us, save us.
No, it'd absolutely be in English script because that'd be so obvious to who it belongs to otherwise.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. He just looks at the phone and everything's in fucking hieroglyphs.
It's just like, yeah.
Apologies and nothing but respect to our Russian viewers, but
Ooh, what is that language? Is Southern?
I do have the number and the tracking chip.
I will hope that comes in handy.
No, I don't say that out loud.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head off to the mission then, now that I have a cell phone.
okay. El Fuego's headed to the mission. Where's Kolizhnikov gonna go?
Well, now with a less obvious prompt to question for, now I can go seek the Nosferatu.
Excellent. So you're gonna summon your Nosferatu contact, Isaac Thorne.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Summon him from the beyond.
I mean,
And I just slapped the shit out of my fucking mic.
if you had
Backing.
something else you wanted to do, we could work that out.
Well, no, that's fine. I just forgot about him. I was just...
Well,
As-
I mean that I did post the relationship chart in the Discord, so hopefully you guys would remember the assets that you have. But it's probably my fault.
Well, that's the Discord I look at the least, or the channel.
Understandable. I've been
The
meaning
best
to
one
post
is
that on our
obviously-
social media. We'll I'll somebody remind me and I'll send it around tomorrow so people can look at our cool relationship chart and all the strings I have not pulled yet. So Tom, are you gonna get a hold of your contact?
Did I just lose sound?
I think you did for a little bit. I don't know.
We can hear you.
Okay,
now.
well I can hear you now. That was weird. You cut off. That's not nice, Yusuf.
Also, I mean, statistically, most men are.
You either are or you're a liar. No, in which case you're still a wanker.
So yes, you're gonna get a hold of your contact?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Isaac Thorne is a Camarilla Nosferatu, so he is more or less off the grid. He doesn't really carry a cell phone. Screaming into the
Isaac!
No, I just like the idea of just screaming.
And there's like,
Hark!
oh yes.
The Nosferatu signal.
the needle trick. The
It's a fucking bat signal. You just shine it into the sewer.
Well, I like to imagine one way to summon the Nosferatu is by coordinated flushing the toilets in several rooms.
A bunch of on strings.
It's like multiple members of the coterie have to go to different toilets in different buildings. You have to coordinate the flush at the same time. And then the
No,
water
it's a
drains out.
code. You have to flush certain urinals in the right order.
And then he comes out of the actual toilet like the poop god.
You sound like Jumbie.
Well, he has a high enough animalism that he comes out of one of the toilets as a rat or something.
Screaming to a sewer train. So, how do you contact Isaac when you need him?
Oh, fucking hell, dude! I don't even know the dude. Like,
Drops a pipe bomb into a sewer.
drops bear into sewer.
So the way the relationship chart works is it's assumed that you've gotten to know this person over the couple of weeks that you've been in Baltimore and acclimated. He's one of your your actual people that you can turn to. It's probably going to be a quid pro quo. You know, he does a favor for you, you do a favor for him. That's just vampire society. But it is within the realm of reason that you would have a normal way to get a hold of this guy. I'm just asking you to come up with what that is.
No,
Well,
I really
the
like the
screaming
idea
into the sewer is really funny.
I prefer the coordinated going into a specific bathroom and pressing the urinals in a certain order.
Yeah, let's go with that.
That's perfect in the dumbest fucking way. Because Kalishnikov being a spy and the Camarilla being the secret society, like, codes and ciphers are totally on point. But it's the stupidest fucking code you could possibly come up with.
Yeah, it's 4 urinals and it plays the first 4 notes of the Tetris theme.
Alright. Fuck it. Kalishnikov is your best character, man. Byrick Ash is a badass, okay? Orpheus is cool, but I don't think anybody's ever had as much fun with a character of yours as Kalishnikov.
Just goes up to the urinal. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do.
Bop, bop.
Alright, guys, that's how he comes out of the toilet.
We'll get to Kalishnikov soon. But because Josh only has 20 or so minutes left, we're gonna do El Fuego stuff. So, truncating space-time because I'm God and I have that power. El Fuego, you arrive at the mission. It's in flames, dude. The whole fucking thing is on fire.
Fire. I do not remember doing this.
And again, you recoil a bit. That primal fear just sparks up in you for a second. I do think El Fuego is probably man enough to press that down, though. No frenzy check yet. But yeah, this place is fucking in flames.
Do I see anybody running out?
Yeah, there's some homeless people you see kind of going hither, tither, and yon. But what I would like from you is composure, awareness. Fuck it, it's just that kind of night, I guess. And we'll call this a difficulty 3 with the fire and the chaos.
I'm sorry, what was it? Composure what?
Awareness.
Composure awareness. 5 dice. Ooh. That's a no. I got 3 ones, but thankfully that's nothing bad.
Okay, was it any ones on the hunger dice?
Nope.
Okay. That would have been, well, absolutely no successes could be something bad at my discretion, but I don't think it will be. Unfortunately, you have You have blammoed your chance to succeed at a cost, unless you would like to spend a point of willpower to reroll 3 non-hunger dice.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
You're out of here in 20 minutes. It'll recharge in the next session. There's no reason not to.
Yeah, I spent it. 4 successes.
How did you reroll 3 dice and get 4 successes?
I got a
Cryogen,
10.
welcome back. Huh?
He's pretty damn good. That's how.
I got a 10.
1 10 does not count as 2.
Ah, okay, so 3
2
successes.
10s count as 4. It has to be a crit to double.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so how many?
3.
3. The bright orange flames, as they crackle, as they dance, cast these eerie, long shadows all over the streets in every direction, but there's a couple of shadows that are just a little too odd. And you almost don't notice with all the chaos going around, but the shadows are almost shaped like people. And if you didn't know better, towards the back of the building, there's some sort of strange kerfuffle going on.
El Fuego's gonna run to where he sees the shadows.
Okay.
And punch it.
Yeah, he's gonna clothesline him.
So, what I am going to need from you is now I need a frenzy test at a willpower at a difficulty 2. So you're gonna roll your current willpower because you're actively running down an alley which one side is on fucking fire.
Yes.
You did it?
No, not yet.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna roll your... Huh?
4 successes.
Bang on. El Fuego don't give no shit. There's that little edge of the primal fear, but El Fuego just completely man modes this, charging
Edge.
like a hero of old down the alley. And as you round the corner, you can hear what sounds like a hideous, wet, tearing sound.
Here.
A horrible gurgle.
Here.
A thud as a body falls to the ground. The body seems to be wearing some sort of bizarre tactical gear. If you didn't know any better, you could almost confuse him for like a SWAT team, maybe. Military-grade weaponry just dripping from this guy. Standing around him is a very ragtag group of people, of which you only recognize 2. One being the Gangrel Sheriff, Vanessa Holcomb, a rather young, early 20s looking kindred, camouflage pants, gray hoodie pulled up over her head as she goes charging into the building. And the other is your dear old friend, Frank the Tank. He hasn't seemed to notice you yet, as he goes into the building as well, the others following quickly behind him. What do you do?
Does a phone Kalishnikov gave me have a camera? How cheap is it?
It's fucking cheap. It probably does not.
Like at least
I don't know,
one-
man. There's a lot of flip phones now. They're really cheap. And like everything's got a fucking camera. It's not good. It's not iPhone, but you can take dick pics.
But it'll be like censored already. They're pre-censored.
It's already mosaic.
Yeah.
Tell you what, let's roll percentile dice.
Oh boy. I got a 93.
No camera.
Okay. El Fuego will make a mental note of what he is saying. He is assuming this is the Inquisition, or else the Sheriff and Frank the Tank would not be here. Are there any other people in here? Or other than the gangrel?
So as you look around, they've made a pretty big mess here. Just fucking dusting off these SWAT team member looking guys. One of them sort of hangs back. We'll say it's probably a woman, She looks maybe early 30s, sort of like a rugged outdoorsy type. Is hanging back near the door, and you see her craning her gaze, looking around, trying to canvass the area immediately inside the door. She has not paid attention to the alley yet, so she has not turned to see you if you do not wish.
Okay, El Fuego's gonna kind of put his hood up, and he's gonna approach the woman and say that he's here to help.
Wait, who are you? You're...
I am El Fuego.
I am the fire?
How the hell would she respond? You're here to help? You're here to fight? Are you... Did Horwood send you?
No. I do this of my own volition.
Fuck it, yeah, man, get in there, I guess. I'm here to hold the door. Did you see anybody else circling around?
Not yet, but you should keep an eye out.
I'm here, man. I'm looking. And she just, as she says that, just horrible fucking claws from every finger, just ready to fucking do stuff.
Alright, El Fuego's heading into the building.
El Fuego charges into the Fuego. Raphael.
What's up?
You are actively carrying 2 nuns right now.
Yes.
One of them far more flammable than the other.
He's like, this is not how I imagined my fantasies playing out.
Do you have at least one hand on their ass?
Yeah, just like it's the best way to get grip. I'm sorry.
Well, just one, but it's not the one you'd expect. It's like Sister Maria's the long-term goal, but he's probably never going to get the other nun. What do you do as you hear the stomp of powerful boots coming down the hallway?
Well, I need to get these people out of here because being inside a burning building is not good. Yeah, is there any way I can go the other way?
The other way would be the emergency exit through the sleeping areas and the front door, which are both of which are bathed in fire.
Okay, now, but what about some windows?
Excellent choice. How about a percentile die roll?
$33.
33. Just shy, buddy. I was setting it at 30%. So it looks like most of anywhere there's a window or an egress of escape, almost deliberately so, looks like has been blanketed in flames.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna head towards the heavy boots.
All right. As you head down the hallway, 3 large-looking men dressed in basically tactical gear, holding assault rifles, the bright red aiming reticle sweeping across the walls, turn the corner and see you. What do you
You
do?
did not. It's a nuts.
By the way, yeah, you are actively hefting 2 people right now.
I
You
mean,
pull the Nacho Libre. Can't you see these women are nuns?
And they're raising weapons. So
oh,
you
Oh,
now,
yeah.
so I guess we're technically in initiative right now. Players go first.
I'll say.
Oh, boy.
Ugh. How many of them? There's 3.
You see 3.
Are there any alcoves or anything? Or am I just in a hallway?
There's probably offshoots. So yeah, we'll say there's a cafeteria to your right, maybe a couple offices, if you were to go down the hall a bit and turn.
I'll take my luck in the cafeteria.
Okay, you charge through the cafeteria.
I'm gonna put the nuns in the fridge.
Bullets bite into the wall. El Fuego, you can
boy.
hear gunshots echo from further into the building, and some of the Gangrel pack that has run in literally drop to all fours. Tigers, wolves, a fucking menagerie just where once was people, and go charging off into the sound of gunfire.
It's like, ah, fuck, that was kind of cool. Alright, well, I'm activating my discipline then. I am activating prowess.
Prowess. Remind me what that does.
Prowess. I get to add my potence to my strength-related rolls, I believe.
Oh yeah. We just did that for Xavier. Okay, rouse check, please.
I roll my 1 hunger die, right?
Yes. Well, no, it's not. It's just a die.
Oh, a die. Well, I got a 5.
5. Ooh, hunger goes up, my friend. So you're currently
Oh
at 2.
boy.
It is a
boy.
tense situation, but you reach down into the deep reserves. You cow the beast into service. You can feel that kick extend from your heart, ripple throughout your body as the unholy vitae pumps your muscles.
Alright. El Fuego's running towards the gunfire.
All right, Raphael, you run into the cafeteria. The double doors burst open behind you. The 3 armed gunmen raising pistols. As they begin to draw beads, all 3 of them aligning on you, you can feel their muzzles as if they were razors being traced across your skin. A great series of black talons bursts through one of their chests, throws to the ground, and behind him you can see what looks like a young woman in a dark gray hoodie just tear straight through this guy's tactical armor. And all hell breaks loose. Raphael, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna set the nuns down somewhere safe and go kick somebody's ass.
We got their balls.
Grab him by the nuts.
Finally!
Yeah.
Can I do that with a single action or turn?
Yeah, so exactly what are you doing? You're gonna run up and
Power
put him
slam.
down, run, kick someone in the face, or punch him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
absolutely.
both-
Absolutely, you can do that. So, I do believe that unarmed fighting is a strength brawl, and you do have lethal body, yes?
Yes.
So, if you like, you can activate that. And
Well, I think lethal body's just always on.
you know what? I think you're right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cost a rouse check or anything anyway.
However, I will activate Daunt.
Okay, you got it.
And
And you also ignore, you're at Potence 2, right? So you ignore 2 points of armor.
Yep.
All right, so if you have Daunt on.
Mm-hmm. That's just harder for them to shoot at me.
Oh, yeah. Yusuf, you're awesome. You have yourself a fantastic night and even better tomorrow. Yeah, you just, the beast sort of forces itself into your features, into your eyes. The flames reflect menacingly. And you're just a scary motherfucker. You drop the nuns, you run up, and it is going to be strength brawl to just deck this guy or kick this guy or whatever the hell you want to do.
All right. Woo! Oh, son of a bitch! I forgot to do hunger. God diggity damn it! It was so good. Actually, okay. Let's just make fucking the last 3. All right.
Right.
That's what I've been doing. What are the last 3? So
I hope that didn't fuck anything up. Nope, we're keyed directly into the... looks like your last 3 are 2, 3, and 9, and you crit the roll.
dope. What does that do?
If you crit an attack roll against a mortal, you kill them outright.
Oh,
So what do you
shit.
do to this guy?
I'm
Put his
gonna
jaws
run
in
up
his
to him
face.
and I'm gonna Superman punch him. And I
His
guess
jaws
I'm
in the
Superman
face.
punching his head off, or like through the face.
It is
Did
entirely up to you.
Did I Steven Seagal this guy?
Just to describe it to us.
His jaw's in his brain now.
I like to
run up
imagine
to
just
him.
kind of.
Well, what did you imagine?
I imagined you like doing a power slide, and this as you're about to like dive between his legs, you just kind of reach up, pull him off, and just pull part of the torso with it.
Ah. The Johnny Cage fatality.
Or you just kind of stick your nails up and then pull out the whole hip bone with it.
Oh. So I'm going to remove the spine from the bottom.
Can you type those sites for RPG groups into chat? Yeah, absolutely. We can help you out with that, Cryogen. What sort of games are you looking for? Are you looking for like an online game like what we're doing? Are you looking for like a play-by-post? Would you prefer like an IRC chat? There's lots of options.
You
for you to
looking
help.
for sexy time?
Use Tinder for
Add in
that.
fucking Skype.
I
So
don't have Skype.
So you basically just wallop this guy. You can hear this cacophony of sickening crunches echo from his body as the guy just raises off the ground, falls down, flopping into a disgusting half semblance of a human creature. Suitably scared, the other guy is going to turn, focus his gun on you. Behind him, you can see there are several more shapes raising up, animal shapes forming in the doorway, the double doors being parted open. And all of a sudden, as if entirely surprised, they part. From the darkness of the smoke and the flames, an enormous mountain of a man comes charging through the door. The flames reflecting off of his sweaty bulk. El Fuego, you are up.
Oh boy. So there's two left.
Yes, one is seriously injured. One is still rather healthy and about to shoot.
El Fuego's gonna go for the one about to shoot, and he's gonna do a standing moonsault.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds kick-ass.
He's basically running at them, and then just jumping, doing a backflip, body slamming onto this person.
Alright, strength brawl, let's do it.
Oh boy, I gotta add my potence. 4. That's 10 dice.
That's a lot of fucking dice.
That's what happens when I have prowess, strength 4, and brawl grappling 4.
You know what would be really cool? We should put together like a channel in our Discord or something for people to get into groups and find groups and play together. Right? Because we always hear from people, oh, I used to play, I don't play anymore, my group, we left. Let's fucking do it. What do you think?
Make your own group, guys. It's
I can't control our Discord. I literally have less than no power there. But I don't know, I think that'd be a cool service to our viewers. What do you guys think? And an extra reason to interact with the community.
If you guys want to make friends on the internet because you don't have real ones, we got you.
That's what we're here for.
Well, I got 6 successes and a 10 on a hunger dice.
1-10 does not do anything, even if it's a hunger dice. However,
Okay.
6 successes is a lot. Do you have lethal body as well?
Oh, I absolutely do. This is all aggravated damage.
Ouch.
He does 63 damage.
I didn't have the 10d10 macro ready.
Oh.
But now I should, now that I know I'm going to need it every once in a while.
You know what's nice? When you open to the exact page you need, almost. 371.
Do something.
So he's not quite a Faith Hunter. We'll call him an Inquisitor Delta.
Inquisitor?
It's okay, he's only Delta level.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do you really want to fight like our Inquisitors? We can't fight guts.
So if I take half with this guy, that's 3. And I'm pretty sure unarmed damage in this does plus strength.
Yes.
So you roll strength brawl and then it does plus strength again? This is our first fight in V5, I think. Whatever. Fuck it. So what is El Fuego's strength right now?
90.
4, and because it's unarmed damage, I get +2 for my potence for prowess.
I
Because
don't know if that adds to damage. Wait, yes it does. Yes, it absolutely fucking does.
I have it open.
Oh man, prowess adds to damage?
Yes, unarmed.
It adds full rating to unarmed and half damage to armed. So if you hit with a sword, it's half. I think it's rounded up. So you basically do 9 aggravated damage to this poor gentleman. How do you completely just destroy this fucker?
Like I said, I did a standing moonsault. I ran at him, and then just as I was about to like get a good couple of yards away from him, from a standing position, I did a backflip with my 2 feet landing right on his shoulders and crushing him down.
Yeah, this fucking guy folds. Tom, do me a favor.
Right.
Could you roll 1d10 for me, please, friend?
That's how many people there are.
I got a 6.
A 6, you say.
Yeah.
So that's actually going to be El Fuego. This guy, he's going to turn to you and start spraying with his gun. What are you going to do?
Who, me?
Yeah, you can attempt to dodge.
I have celerity, so I'm going to try to move out of the way.
Okay, yeah, I believe, what's your celerity one? It's rapid
1.
reflexes?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then you can easily sidestep bullets. Give me dex dodge.
Awesome. Where is the dodge?
It should be in the first row.
I don't have dodge on my character sheet.
Really?
Are you sure it's not athletics?
You know what? It might fucking be, and I could be thinking back to the playtest. Yeah, you know, it's
no
probably
dodge.
it's got to be athletics.
Okay. Rolling 66. 1 success.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Now I gotta look up what his ammunition does.
It's always incendiary. I don't know why you're looking it up.
Well, because incendiary does stuff.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was fun playing El Fuego while it lasted. We all knew what happened last time I got shot at by humans and vampire. V5.
Well, have Adam make you a new character. Where the fuck did Adam go?
I have no idea.
He's failing No Nut November. That's what he's doing.
You shouldn't have mentioned Jessica Negri to him.
I mean, like she's pretty attractive, but I don't know if I'd masturbate to that. I have higher standards. I'm a man of culture.
Well, it's not whether you would, it's whether Adam would.
Oh, Adam's a man of a different culture. Yeah, I don't know. He's a fucking weeb.
Okay,
But
so I'm trying to skim this and read this very quickly. I don't think it does any extra damage. I think it's just aggravated. So as this guy sprays blindly up at you, you're gonna take 5 aggravated damage.
Jesus Christ.
how much health do you have?
I have no idea.
Do you have fortitude?
No.
Your health should be stamina plus 3.
Stamina plus 3. I have 6 health.
Ah!
Oh.
I fucking hate how easy it is to get shot up. I thought I was a vampire. No. I understand. This is the Inquisition.
So yeah, these bullets slice through your body and they fucking burn. They burn like hellfire. These trails of ash flying out the other side of your body, and it almost Not quite, but almost doubles over El Fuego. Your entire body is agony right now.
Josh, you want me to just put you out of your misery?
No, I'm gonna have to drink some blood. Preferably his. Hold him in place, please.
Could you roll 7 dice for me, please, Josh?
7 dice.
This is how much damage it's doing.
I rolled 7 dice. And I have 5 successes on those 7 dice.
Okay. This plus 3 is 8.
Rich, we're not playing werewolf.
So, the Lady Gangrel's claws basically just slash across this guy's neck, having already wounded him previously, and he just fucking gurgles. His neck bubbles a bit, and then he passes out. After basically taking out this guy, the Lady Gangrel Vanessa Holcomb is going to run, lift up Sister Mary, and try and escort her out. One of the others is going to come running up to you. This is a dude. Let's say this is an African American looking gentleman.
Racist.
Quite rugged.
Does he look or is he?
Okay, yeah, like, Josh looks like one, but...
And he just sort of, like, plants a hand on your shoulder. You alright?
I am not feeling well. I will need some blood. Preferably soon. I say very nonchalantly as blood's just kind of pouring out like stigmata all over me.
First
He's
things
got
first,
eye
man.
stigmata.
Come on. We got the back exit. And he'll sort of announce to the room, making sure you hear as well.
But does El Fuego run?
El Fuego always does the Darth Vader style walk. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm following him.
All right. So the pack of Gangrel kind of leads the way. Out the back, across the street, you can hear the blare of sirens in the distance. A few of them stay back to collect the Inquisitor bodies. And basically, it's a hell of a sight, as they're just carrying dead guys over each shoulder, trying to flee, trying to get away from any prying eyes whatsoever, losing themselves in the weave of alleyways as the sound of sirens in the distance draw closer. Eventually, in the shadowed eaves of a darkened alley, you're finally able to stop a bit.
I'm going to be kind of following them, trying to pick up 1 or 2 bodies if I can.
Okay, yeah, you can grab them on the way
Give
out.
him a suck.
That's the plan.
Raphael, did you
Yes.
grab the old nun on your way out?
On my way out, yeah, probably.
Okay. Are you going to deposit her, or are you going to bring her with you to Vampire Land?
Ooh, I should probably leave her somewhere else. At another church. Like, yeah, this one's house burned down. You can take it in.
Like,
She needs a good home.
this is the Inquisition Church? It's a...
Oh, guys, I found their secret base.
I know.
Completely on accident.
Whoa, would you just look at that?
I just walked in. It's just like, this area is too high a level for you. Like, oh, okay.
See a bunch of bloodstains.
Okay, so. Yeah, I'll drop her off somewhere.
All right. You guys sort of deposit the bodies in the pile. The sheriff, the young lady Vanessa Holcomb, you see her with a rat in hand, whispers something to it and releases it into a storm drain. as she's doing that, El Fuego, you kind of hear a sound from behind you.
Fuck you, Frank.
Well, then there's this large fucking just pasty ass white dude. Looks like he has not seen anything but the halogen lights of a gym for years and years before he was embraced. Just one of those, how does this guy wipe his ass types. Shaved head, real no-neck motherfucker. Thanks for catching the bullets for us, Fuego. Didn't expect to find you so useful here.
Thanks for taking the bullets, nerd.
What?
You are
Dork.
I can deal with you later. Can I get any blood out of some of these dead bodies?
I'm
Or is it?
pretty sure that dead body's blood is inert. I don't know if it will nourish you.
Or
Well,
any-
how dead is dead? Like, what if they're just dying?
That's what
They're
I was about
fucking-
to ask.
They two of the one got flattened by you. The other one got fucking bent in half by Raphael. The third one left half of his blood in fucking in the burning building, getting ripped apart by gangrel claws. Dead. I
I don't know. People can survive bear mauling attacks for a good while. It's awful and they're in agony, but they can survive.
These
People
guys
have
are
fallen
fucking
before.
gone.
I was gonna say, a human body has been known to survive falls of 20,000 feet out of airplanes with no parachutes.
Well, I mean, yeah, after a
Survival.
certain height, the height after that doesn't matter. It's the same.
I was gonna say, but however, a human being cannot stand a moonsault from El Fuego.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you met anybody who survived El Fuego? No. Moot point.
Not in the ring.
El Fuego's gonna kind of ignore Frank for right now. He's gonna go up to the gangrel sheriff and try to shake her hand.
She'll turn. I know you, El Fuego, right?
See,
Thanks
soy
for
El
the,
Fuego.
Thanks for the assist back there. You're
The assist.
you're a
It was a
pretty
tag special.
handy guy, to say the least.
I
Oh,
do
Manny.
what I can.
Here's another route.
Oh, a new route has opened up. Yes. Are you gonna go for the tomboy?
I guess so.
Does she have her hair in a ponytail?
Was it a bun?
Or is it short?
Well, I'm kind of shaking her hand up, like, I understand I am not trained for this job. However, I could not stand idly by and let this happen. Imagine if something happened to poor little Frank. What would we do?
You know, if you're interested, I could really use somebody like you. These guys are scary sometimes. And she sort of notices that you are currently perforated. I don't think I need to tell you that.
I'd be like, oh, no, you do not need to tell me. I say, as I'm kind of using my fingers to plug holes.
Is it a scratch?
I will be okay.
Listen, just think about it, alright? We get kind of a bad rap in this city, but we didn't start the fight. You get me? We're
No,
just
I-
trying to be the ones to finish it.
I understand. I have a cell phone now, if you will give me your number.
I need intelligence. Just give me intelligence, please.
Oh, boy.
Double intelligence.
You
To a
You
total
rolled-
two.
roll it twice.
It's super hard.
How'd you do?
I got a 1.
Wait, that's double your intelligence?
Oh, double my intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you
0.
Okay, well,
You
one
botched.
success.
No, I got a 1 and a 5.
The Camarilla, right now, currently bans any kind of technology. Communication, because Second Inquisition is fucking everywhere, and they double, triple down on the Masquerade. It's the only way to get anywhere. Admitting to her that you have a cell phone, even a fucking burner, while there are some people in the Camarilla that use it, probably not a good idea.
Well, I did not know that.
I mean, this is I'm giving you the role before you say that.
Ah, okay.
So I'm
No, I
allowing
guess I won't say
you
that.
to retcon that a little bit.
Okay. I will say, if I need to get in contact with you to help take care of the problem, where would I do this?
Yeah, just bet you will take your time.
Because I believe I need to go do some hunting immediately.
I'm dying.
She sort of looks down at herself. Well, shit, you got paper?
I'm gonna kind of try to see if I can pull like a notepad or something off one of these guys on the floor.
Red and blood.
There's one guy that's just like, dear diary.
Why not? Fuck it. So you reach down, you rummage through this guy's pocket, and you pull out a photograph. This photograph of this pretty little brunette-haired girl, can't be more than maybe 5 or 6 years old, standing in the middle of a sunny meadow, just smiling at the camera, holding this overstuffed teddy bear. She just looks thrilled. Her eyes are shining. Cryogen! We appreciate it, buddy.
Well,
Like every time I look at it, it makes me laugh, the photograph.
God damn it.
That starts playing.
Yeah.
Photograph.
I'm like, how very sad. You shouldn't have met me. I say as I hand her the picture.
I mean, you could go adopt that person.
She takes the photograph, and you see her sort of hesitate for a second. She looks at this little girl, and you can see her eyes soften just a little bit. But then, almost immediately, it's business as usual. She flips it over, and she's actually going to take the edge of her claw and very lightly, almost sort of indent and carve what looks like an address into the back of it. Memorize this address, and then burn this. If any of these find this, if anybody on their payroll gets a hold of this, there's going to be hell for all of us to pay.
I'm gonna look at the address then.
Did you tell you to remember?
What's the address? Or would you just like me to write something general down?
I will give you a proper address later on, especially since you're like 16 minutes over the allotted time. But yeah, next session I will have a proper address for you.
Okay. Alright, I'm memorizing it, and then I will eat it. No.
No. Nom noms. But you're a vampire, so you start swallowing and then you vomit it up with blood.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what would happen.
Are we done? No.
Not yet, but our dear El Fuego has to go for a bit, which is just gonna fuck up this beautiful little thing I've got going. I might have to take a minute to fix it, but no, we're good. Good night, Ani. Thank you.
I too am going to bed.
All right. I'll
Me
see you
too.
both next time. Actually, we'll see you on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we're recording the Hentai Lit Club.
The show and tell session.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, don't forget to post whatever work you want us to talk about on our secret space where we put that kind of stuff. All right, gentlemen,
Super
and everybody
secret.
watching, it has been a pleasure.
All right, good night, buddy.
Good night.
Quick, while I'm fixing this, Xavier and Adam debate best girl.
In what?
Does it look like I give a fuck? Okay, shit.
Well, you can't just say best show like in one chest.
Fire Emblem.
Best girl in Fire Emblem. Okay, so what are your tags?
Goth.
Okay, I mean, there's Tharja.
Yep.
If you wanna,
This is supposed to be a debate, not like, hey, let me set you up with someone.
okay, are we from Fire Emblem the entire series?
Can
Yes.
I just duplicate? That would make
Okay.
things much easier.
I don't think it'd be anybody from Fates.
Camilla.
I like Camilla.
This is weird. Discord is weird.
I'll stop talking about Camilla when she can see her toes. But
I get it.
everyone in Fates is okay. An Awakening. There's older Tiki. If you're into dragons and not lollies.
Dwagan. Yeah, she looks at least 15.
Hey man, that's a lot in Fire Emblem, alright?
Yeah, Hector was 17.
Oh, Big Daddy Hector. Lynn's nice.
Also 15.
I mean, allegedly.
No, explicitly stated.
Yeah.
I mean, he or she's 17 in the English localization, but we know she's 15.
Well, then how old's Aversa?
I don't know, dude.
Like 16? Now, are we counting dead people?
Sure.
Because, I mean, there's Chrome's sister, right? And so you get that sweet royalty.
I mean, you can get that with Lissa, too.
Cryogen, we super appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for following. We love you.
Bye, Cry. Yojin.
Okay, we are back in business. Good enough. I will fix it good and proper next session.
But now we're like balls deep in this conversation, and I'm sure the audience wants to hear.
They want to know who is best girl. All right, we're gonna have to settle on Effie.
Effie?
She's got those muscles. She can protect you and hold you tight.
Yeah, but she might kill you on accident.
Win-win.
Fair play.
So Xavier,
Yes.
El Fuego sort of gives you a nod, and then will disappear to go hunt and hopefully close some potholes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
That sounds like an innuendo.
That does. Holy shit! I was just quoting Smiling Jack, so I couldn't think of anything else.
Close pot. Well, I'm done here. I guess I'm just gonna. No, is the sister all right?
Yes. After El Fuego leaves, you see the sheriff Vanessa sort of turn to Sister Mary, and they begin talking to her, and she's making sure she's all right. She's going through the motions, asking her what happened. And you could almost swear they're talking to each other like they know each other.
That's impossible, though.
For the remainder of the game, Josh's character El Fuego will be RP'd by the Abyss. El Fuego gets some tenebration. I love it.
Or Adam can use El Fuego.
Oh god
Or the
damn
chat.
it! Oh, wasted opportunity. I need a picture of like a luchador.
If you give me a minute.
I mean, I have Google as well, friend.
Yep.
Oh,
Hang
hang on, I got this. I have all kinds of this shit. I hope I can actually
I'm uploading
use
the best girl.
On the Discord?
Yep.
Kagura?
Sorry,
Kagura?
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
If
That's
you wanna
just
know
too
what they're
much.
talking about,
That's
you have to join the Discord.
uncanonical at that point.
Wow. Her arms are bigger than her boobs, man. I don't even know.
That'll work. He's with us in spirit. Get like a picture of Miku for Adam when he's not here. And
What about me?
I
Oh,
guess
what's his name?
I could get you a picture for the meme of it, but your spoiler alert, your picture is actually baked into our overlay.
Damn it.
Or we can put what's his name? President of that kind of Russia. There you go, Putin.
He's more like a dictator, but yeah.
That's what I said in quotation. Yeah, but you can't see it on camera anymore. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can still see Putin on camera, Adam.
He's
Oh,
not a vampire.
on my camera, any little bunny ears.
What?
Like in my like that thing. Yeah. The quotations.
Just Adam gave up on that one.
Yeah.
All right, so Xavier, what are you doing? Sister looks all right. She's slightly damaged, but she'll it's nothing she can't repair.
I'll go up to her, take a kneel, or just take a seat, really. Just sit on my ass and just... So, suppose
Suppose we go somewhere private tonight.
I suppose my aid will have to wait until another day.
Oh, damn it! Your aid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Raphael. When I smelled the fire, I forgot myself. And did you get your paperwork?
I don't believe I did.
I wouldn't pray for the opportunity for that to survive the blaze, but we will get help for. I'm sorry, I don't believe you ever told me what your child's name was. We'll find help for him, I promise. I'll go to another church. I'll get the forms again. We can work through this. I feel terrible about those people, though. What are we? All those poor homeless people. They have no place to stay anymore. What am I gonna do?
Take him to the Soviets Club.
What do I do? Could make this somebody else's problem.
As you guys are talking, you notice, or you can hear the scraping of the manhole cover being raised. And from the darkness of the sewers,
Ninja Turtle.
2 or 3 of these dark, misshapen forms rise into the light, hideous. Their heads deformed and asymmetrical. One just completely covered in these long, jagged wrinkles and what look like maybe burn marks as his face is fused together in odd places. Another one seems to be weeping pus from the eyes down this horribly pockmarked face. Its jowls are completely stripped, and its long, distended mouth's muscles are completely visible for one and all, and very slowly they prowl over to the pile of Inquisitor bodies, and one by one drag them into the darkness of the sewers. Wordlessly, they glance up at you and the gangrel, but unless you decide to interact with them, they close the manhole behind them and they are gone.
I'll wave, and they're probably not going to react to me, so...
Hola. Mi nombre. Me llamo es Rafael.
Well, I guess, the night is still young, I think. I don't know what time it is.
Neil Young?
We'll say about 7:30.
Oh my god, so much has happened. Just want to go home and go to sleep.
You go to the battleship.
It's that kid, man. It's making you old. You used to be cool.
About the homeless people, though. Guys, I don't really know anywhere where Raphael would want to put him.
Well, there's a fire right there at the place that you just said around that fire.
But you
Fire
know
building.
But you know who might know.
Annabelle. That's it.
I doubt
Are
it.
you pointing me down with a bag of tea? Like, what is this? You're like fucking threatening me with a good time.
This is more like a bag with it's gonna be full of piss when I'm done. But
Jesus Christ, Xavier.
Just don't bring it to drink and you're like, oh shit,
yeah, at some point it'll be the same color.
Yay.
Recycling hands.
Orpheus might know something, and probably has better resources to deal with the homeless than I.
What?
Did you forget, Tom?
Are you gonna send all the homeless people to Chicago?
There's no downside, right? There's
They
no
did this
crime
on
over
South
there.
Park.
There's no crime there. It's perfect. The homeless can thrive.
They can run wild. They can walk in the park, whatever they want.
They can
It's
have all the
perfect.
soup kitchens they want.
Oh no!
You are not sending 50 some odd homeless people to Chicago. Are you gonna get a bus? Like, how do you see this logistically working in your head? You know what? I don't care.
Well, see, I'm not saying I do it. I'm saying somebody who has the resources and goodwill to do it does it. Say somebody with a high humanity and high resources.
Vanessa will sort of interject. Sister, before we get into this, a word perhaps? And she'll nod. And Vanessa will sort of lead her into a more darkened alcove as they speak.
And you hear moans. Sensual pleasures.
Whispers and moans.
What are you going to do at this point?
Masturbate. You still have that boner blood.
Dominate yourself? That's a...
Dominate myself?
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Look in the mirror and just like, yeah. You...
Adam, what the hell?
I'm sick, man. I don't know.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna wait and see what she wants to do. I'll help in any way I can, but Raphael is limited in the way of anything that isn't fighting.
Yeah, but what I mean is, what do you actually do as they go off and talk? Are you just going to sit there and wait for them to come back?
Yeah, and I'll look at the. I'll measure up the other people. The
You still got that boner blood.
the counter hunters.
You're going to measure up the other gangrel?
Yes.
They're kind of muttering against to one another. They're kind of doing the same thing and waiting for the pack leader at the moment. Talking about this is the fucking third time this week, some shit like that. They look fairly capable. When you say you're measuring them up, what exactly do you mean?
Masturbating.
I'm masturbating at them.
What do they do?
I'm kind of like, are they just like scrappers? Or are they trained professionals?
Scrappers, dappers, or lappers?
How would you be able to differentiate that?
Military personnel have a very distinctive walk.
Interesting.
A certain bearing.
It's short hair usually.
Now, Xavier knows this.
Yeah.
Raphael might have been able to pick up on that. I mean, he probably won't be able to tell, like, oh, this guy, Army Rangers, see how he holds his feet like that?
Well, you know, you did work with some shady individuals, which would at some point run afoul of the government. How about a intelligence streetwise? Or politics, if you prefer.
I have none.
Yeah.
In which case, you're just going to roll intelligence. And you're not going to double it.
Okay.
There in V5, there is no dice penalty for not having an associated skill, but that
No successes.
Okay, yeah, you have no idea.
All right.
Unless you really think it's a common sense skill, but I would not be able to look at a group of people and be like, that guy's army, that guy's army, that guy's army.
No, it's not common sense. It's something that's learned.
Okay, then we'll say Raphael probably isn't able to process that.
Well then, I guess I'm just gonna walk up and talk to them.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Okay, so there's the very large man that El Fuego was talking to very briefly. Didn't seem like they like each other much. And let's see. There's that one sort of outdoorsy looking woman that was holding the door. There's the strapping African-American gentleman that approached El Fuego after he pulled him out. And let's see, there's maybe one more. Let's say...
A tiny Asian man.
Oh man, the Mongolian?
You know what? I am absolutely down for an Asian gangrel. That sounds cool.
Oh, he will be the dragon.
This guy's a bit more lithe, a bit more dexterous.
So,
Which one would you
I'll
like to
walk up.
approach?
I want to walk up to them as a group. I'll just say, so, do you guys do this a lot?
I suppose at this juncture, Frank the Tank will speak up. It's what we do in the city. Where you spending your nights?
Well,
At your mom's house.
she's dead.
uh,
I mean, most likely. I don't know how. He's like, well, I hope to spend a little bit less at the burning mission.
That's a good way to go. I saw you flatten that guy. That's impressive. We're looking for recruits if you're interested.
Tempting. What's the pay?
Well, you get to be on the Prince's good graces, which is in no short supply these nights. You get
Will
to
the
make sure
prince pay my bills?
if you're looking for actual money. Ah, man, money ain't shit in this city.
This is true. Money doesn't really mean anything, but I have a kid to take care of, so I
Look,
need the money.
you want to talk about recompense? Talk it over with the sheriff, okay? I can't make any promises.
Where's the sheriff?
He points
'cause
to
it's
Vanessa.
Halloween.
He points to Vanessa, who it looks like they are having a very intense conversation further down the alley.
Ah. Well, up on this offer. If the pays well. Otherwise,
Go
I'll
fuck
get
yourself.
around. Hey, let me know if there's any burning churches.
Look, man. You got your needs, you do you, alright? I respect that. But the way I see it, the way this city is, you've got two choices right now. There are people out there trying to kill us. that will stop at nothing to murder every single one of us, motherfuckers. You can either fight back or you can run and hide.
But where would I run to?
Then you're just waiting to die, man.
She's ready to die, man.
I'll think on this. Thank you, Mr.
Frank.
Trey. Also, how do you know El Fuego?
That's How does he know El Fuego?
Hey, Josh.
That's
That's a
good
story for another time.
No, I want to know that.
That's a story for next time.
Oh, please, I have all night.
At
Alright,
this
well,
point, Vanessa and Sister Mary begin making their way back.
yes.
Could I please, maybe, have a charisma, empathy?
I can do charisma.
Is empathy still a thing? I don't think it is.
I don't think
Let's go with
empathy is
insight. Insight.
I could
Insight
do
is
that.
what I said, and you can't prove otherwise, unless except for the fact that there's video evidence.
Yeah, just delete it.
Democracy, delete it.
Free. There, get no. Hold on. That's my hunger.
I'm fine with just deciding that your hunger dice are the last 3 if you want. Make things a little faster.
Yeah. All right. 3 successes. 2 successes.
Okay.
Alright,
So-
drunkie.
You sort of, like, look at them as they're coming back. The sheriff, Vanessa, her face is worried, but there is an overlay of trying to piece something together playing across her visage. Sister Mary looks like she's probably about to cry. She looks deeply wounded, deeply worried, deeply scared. But there are hints of being very resolute behind those wounded eyes that she wears and seems to stare into the middle distance with.
Hey. Is there a problem?
Who are you asking?
Both. At the same time.
Sister Mary sort of nods meekly and says, "This is but a test from God, and I have no intention of failing it. Everything's fine. I will..." And she seems to cut herself off. She'll lean into you close and says, "I will find a way to let you know where the Sunday's congregation will take place."
Okay.
Vanessa sort of looks you up and down. You alright?
I was just... Yeah?
Alright. We're out
You
of
are
here.
Vanessa.
Huh?
You are Vanessa, yes.
Yeah? I was there when you introduced yourself to the prince. What's up?
You are the sheriff.
You're 2 for 2.
Mr. Frank told me you were looking for recruits.
Always. Yeah, you're pretty capable yourself. I saw that guy. You had him in 6 different pieces.
Oh man, are you going down this route now?
Oh! Cuck El Fuego?
He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah. Character dropout. NTR.
How do you guys turn every fucking thing I run into some fucking dating sim?
The
I
one
think,
who
I think
died
the
is
only
Sharon.
reason you didn't turn fucking LA into a dating sim is because the only one I gave you was Sally and Betty.
Well, Bob did it anyway.
Yeah, Bob did that.
You know what? That's a damn good point.
He started it.
But he had a character arc. That was beautiful. That was touching. That was fucking amazing.
Hey, they might have a character arc too. You don't know.
You might. You surprised me before. You absolutely might.
You won't let us have character development.
I will look at her and say, well, I'm more than willing to help. However, see, I have an obligation to my nephew. And unfortunately, that means I need money.
Well, we're not exactly funded for doing this. Let me ask you a question. Your nephew. It means the world to you, right?
Of course.
The Inquisitors kill you, what happens to him?
He's a smart kid.
You'll probably get into the similar lifestyle I did.
He might try to find a way to make it on his own, or I don't know. He probably would not do well in an orphan. The food's horrible.
Alright, look. You're good. You're really good, and we need more of whatever the hell that was. I can't make any promises, but, we managed to flip a couple of the bank accounts that the Inquisition was using to fund themselves. Maybe, and again, I'm not making promises. But I'll talk to the prince on your behalf, I'll give you a glowing recommendation, and maybe we can work something out for you.
Fantastic.
Alright, your friend Fuego has my address. Make sure he gets rid of that. When he's ready to come pay me a visit, you tag along.
Very well. I will see you sometime in the future then.
She'll nod.
Senorita Vanessa.
She'll nod. She'll round up her pack. And then... Gonzville. Birds. Bats.
Burbs?
Owls.
Wolves.
Off
Werewolves.
in the distance.
It's a werewolf in there too.
Raphael's gonna be kind of miffed that he didn't get his financial aid, but things are looking up. Now he's got a job. Or a potential job.
Hey, Sister Mary's trying.
I know. That's of no fault of her own.
She's just not trying hard enough.
She's like half burned though, isn't she still?
Immediate, just like, nah.
Adam, you don't understand. This is still Katawa Shoujo.
Well, again,
Hotter.
Sister Mary's
Hotter.
not the one that got burned.
Fuck,
by
not
the
that
door.
way.
She got burned trying to put out the other nun, so she's quite a bit less damaged. It's mostly, it's still ag, but it's superficial ag, if such a thing
That's
exists.
superficial. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna do something else. Take a walk.
Into the darkness.
Just counter mug people. Hey, give me your money. Give me your money.
Give me your wallet or your life. Take them both.
If you dare.
So yeah, what is on the docket for Rafael Rosales? You're pretty hungry. You might
I'm pretty hungry.
you might have to scrape up some food yourself.
You want some nom-noms?
There's some nuns.
There's some
Num-nums.
well done nuns. Let's yeah, I'm gonna have to feed on someone somewhere. It's 7:30 ish. So no clubs are open yet. But I should probably go home and get changed anyways. I should really steal a motorcycle.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna head back to your haven then.
Yes.
All right, Kalishnikov, you've
Yes, I am still here.
done the Tetris flush in the proper fucking. What?
Stupid.
Where do you do the Tetris flush? Where exactly is the location?
Fucking, I don't know, Baltimore, dude.
I know, just you can come up with something. You know, Tully's restaurant, a fucking gas station, whatever
Let's see.
entertains you.
What would be funny?
A park. Is this urinals here though? Somehow.
I say either some rando McDonald's or one of the fanciest fucking restaurants in Baltimore.
Which just happens to be McDonald's.
Okay, well, there we go. It's McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go
We
to
just call it
McDonald's.
Royale with cheese.
It's the one that always has the McRib.
Oh.
You
It's
go
called
to
Royale
McDonald's,
with
do the
cheese.
Tetris flush. You stand outside and wait. A couple minutes pass. 10, 15, 20. All of a sudden, a loud, high-pitched squeak breaks the silence. A tiny
A
little
high
mouse.
pitched what?
Huh?
A high pitched what?
Squeak.
Like a mouse squeak?
A tiny little mouse comes scampering out of the darkness, and you can feel it
Ratatouille.
crawl over your shoe. It sort of stands on its hind legs and looks directly at you.
Wait, cut. What you want?
You got any cheese there?
And then scampers back down into the darkness near the dumpsters.
Well, that was a weird experience. I think that that mouse and me had a moment. I think that's my spirit animal. I'll go towards the dumpster because somebody just can't come and talk.
As you move towards the dumpster,
Hand on pistol.
a figure rises in the darkness, dressed all in black, indeed, with a balaclava pulled over his face. Isaac rises from the shadows, a fire axe lashed across his back. His wide, cat-like eyes reflect the silver moonlight, almost completely wiping them out. You can see underneath his mask, his jawline bulges and surges forward in different salient points and dips, creating a terribly maligned silhouette.
So are all the Nosferatu just butt-ass ugly now?
No, remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
So
I think most of them are still ugly.
There's still Sally.
No, she's dead.
So
Who's
I'm
always dead,
actually, when you ask that question, I'm wondering what perspective you're asking that question from, because in
1 to 10.
in Vampire, all of the Nosferatu are always hideous. Then
Non-V5.
well, see, that's what I meant. Requiem sort of changed that to where something about them was monstrous, but they weren't always necessarily ugly. So V5, the Nosferatu are still supposed to be hideous. However, in the player example artwork, they're made to be more normal. And
Because it's their inner self that is ugly.
I mean, I no. See, in my headcanon is that all of the Nosferatu in those examples are just using Mask of 1,000 Faces. because that's supposed to be how they appear on the street in at Elysium. But however, my out of character explanation for that is I think White Wolf, just because I've talked to a lot of people that just didn't want to play a Nosferatu if only because they were fucking hideous. And if I'm being honest, Tom, I've always kind of thought you were one of those people, because Nosferatu would be a great fit clan for you. I mean, it's right up your fucking alley, but they all look like ass. So
They do look like ass.
So I figure
I did play Nosferatu.
A pregen?
Yes.
Hey, New Wave, right there. Yeah, see, I'm not talking. Yeah, I remember in I think it was the alpha playtest you played a Nosferatu pregen, but I mean like you've never actually made a Nosferatu character that was your own. And I think
because you have to put points in obfuscate.
And if I can do that with another clan, I might as well just do that.
Yeah, well, fair point. I'm just saying I think the flavor of the Nosferatu suits you well. Anyway, I think
that flavor is rancid.
I think White Wolf specifically made the player example art the way it was so as to not immediately turn off new players to the clan. But, however, I would also like to point out that a lot of the other art throughout the book, there's some really cool looking Nosferatu, some really hideous fucking Nosferatus. They did a good job. It's just that one, like, page 84 on the core book, and now there's a page in the Camarilla book too that kind of recycles that.
Wait a minute. So they said, okay, we don't want to turn off new players from this. This is what they could look like if you have this discipline. Otherwise, you're ass ugly.
They didn't specify. They didn't specify you need
bit deceitful.
Huh?
Isn't that a bit deceitful? If that was the intention.
I mean, they didn't specify the discipline. There's nothing stopping a storyteller from saying that's what Nosferatu look like. There also is a basis in canon. There's one Nosferatu, I think, from some part of Europe, that she is incredibly gorgeous from the waist up. Like, she is absolutely beautiful, and she wears these big hoop dresses. But from the waist down, she is horribly maimed, and her legs are broken and twist in several different directions, and just horrific nightmare show from the waist down. But from the waist up, she's totally beautiful. Also, like, for me, my Nosferatu have always been hideous. That's the way I continue to run them in V5. To each storyteller their own. They're all gonna envision their own world of darkness the way they want to. That's just mine. And I like it that way because I like my monstrous vampires. You find the hideous visage of the Nosferatu interesting. As do I. I think it's cool. I think it's one of the things... I like monstrous vampires. So anyway, we have sidetracked ourselves for a bit, but Isaac...
That's how we do.
Rises from the darkness. You rang?
Duh.
I flushed.
That is the ring, Adam.
What can I do for you, Kay?
I seek someone of a certain profession. Goes by Donovan.
Donovan's a pretty high-profile target. The Camarilla's been looking for him for a while. He's been on the outs with the prince for a while. Not saying I can't do it, but it'll be difficult. Also, I'm guessing that if I were to find him, you're asking me to come directly to you instead of any one of my superiors.
Duh.
I'm willing. Shall we call it a major boon, then?
Are you trading for favors? Is this exchanging services? Capitalists?
No, that's
Butter-
monumentary value, not favors.
He's buttering like.
He's bartering like the way they do in the old country.
Like, I give you 2
yes.
chickens and a shekel.
That's my horse.
Yeah.
Well, for a minor boon, I would just take some information on where I could possibly start to find him. I'm sure I can do that.
See, that's the thing. We don't exactly know where he is. I can try and help with something, however. Donovan embraced a couple years back. I don't know if he keeps tabs on his child. I don't know any of his practices ever since he joined the Independents. But she's the first place to look.
I'll need a name.
Annabelle.
We already know you.
Yeah, I know.
He sort of huffs air, which comes out as a grotesque whistle through his misshapen teeth.
You.
What was her name? April. I think it was April something. Fell in with the Anarchs a couple years back.
Oh shit, that was the fucking other gang leader, right? What was the last name? April.
He doesn't know.
Well, no, I'm asking I'm asking my memory.
Oh. You were never given a last name for April.
Oh, okay. Well, for a major boon, I will take the information as well as I will need an info leak to the CIA.
An info leak to the CIA. You're talking about getting info directly to the Second Eye.
Correct.
What sort of info?
That is to be determined at a later date.
This man, he sells porn.
What sort of
On
thing?
the internet.
I think we can manage. All right. Agreement. My info and an info leak down the road for Major Boone, then. Agreed?
Agreed.
Are you satisfied with what I've given you, or are you asking for more?
This is satisfactory.
I'll throw in another thing for freebie. They vacated a while ago, but the Anarchs used to have a place where they held their rants before Horwood took over, Playstone City. If you give me an hour or two, I can get the address.
I believe that's how long the wait line would be at this fancy establishment.
Whatever, Kay. Listen. I'll find you the address of the place where the Anarchs used to have their rants. I'm not guaranteeing that she's still there, but it might give you a trail you can follow.
No. Leave the information and I'll give him a dead drop in somewhere in downtown. A dead drop zone.
Leave info in USB and Pigeon Nest.
PG and formats only.
He'll sort of recite the location back to you to confirm that he's got it, and then Agreed. Business done here?
It is concluded.
See you around. And then... gone.
And so is Nick. What the fuck was I saying? Kliznikov. I almost said Naloshnikov. I can't.
Do you guys disappear at the same time?
Yes.
You can't vanish from me. I'm vanishing from you.
Yeah. SpongeBob.
It is currently midnight. Do we want to call it there, or do we want to go for a little longer?
You call it there. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty goddamn unanimous. I was hoping for a little more development with Annabelle. Didn't happen, but we did.
Shocker.
We achieved the session's goals. So I'm gonna say 4 XP for everyone, and I'll have to text that to Josh. Oh, he's probably asleep now. He can't vote. All right, New Wave. I don't know if this is probably your first time here. We have this tradition where we vote for who gets an additional point of experience, and you have to justify it. It could be for any reason. Whoever told the funniest joke, best role play, advance the story, whatever you want. But let us know why, and you can vote for everybody, including Josh, because I'll be texting him his XP later.
Also, we've not been here for the voting before?
I think this is the first time New Wave joined us on Twitch.
I don't think so.
Well, then I'm a fucking asshole who doesn't remember my friends.
Yeah. Well, I gotta give it to the Russian K.
What'd you fucking call me?
You heard me.
All right. Why are you giving it to Kliznikov? And by the way, chat, we do have a little bit of a delay, so please cast your votes now.
Toilet summoning.
Okay, that was pretty fucking fantastic. Annabelle Ahegao, who would you like to give your XP vote to?
Like, who's the one that opened the new? I guess.
Open the new route. I mean,
Yeah.
Josh did.
Then Josh. That wasn't here for that.
There's other things she could have done, like, oh, he took all that fucking fire like a champ, like, oh no.
Oh, I wasn't here
for
for
a new route.
I wasn't there for this. I wasn't there for that. Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
That is so far 3 votes for Kliznikov. Oh wait, are you? Or no, that's 2 votes for Kliznikov and 1 for Josh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Tom, who are you gonna give it to?
Remember yourself?
You can give it to yourself.
No, I'm not a terrible, awful human being. I will vote for Raphael.
Ooh, why Raphael?
Because that sick fucking crit he got, that was just ridiculous.
That was pretty fucking amazing. Okay, 2 for Kliznikov, 1 for El Fuego, 1 for Raphael. Chat, if you want your favorite character to get the XP, we need to hear it.
Or if you just want to spite someone else.
Visit Chaz.
This has been a really great session. The political lay of the land has changed significantly, and I think it's
Special K.
Special K.
Give it to Raphael for braving the flames of that burning building and that crit too. Okay, so and Ray Darrell votes for Special K. So Tom is currently leading with 3. Raphael is right behind him with 2. I'll give it another minute or 2 for any other votes. In the meantime, I guess we'll handle the plugs. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please follow. If you'd rather listen to our actual plays rather than sit for hours and watch, we've got a SoundCloud. The links will be somewhere. Actually, check it out on YouTube. What else? If you're watching on YouTube, we have all this lovely social media. It's down below on Twitch too. Lovely social media. Talk to me. Talk to Tom. Tom is an excellent conversationalist. He's fun. You should follow him on Twitter.
I super ignore my Twitter. Not gonna lie with that one.
We're just doing Discord. We're all on Discord, except for Chaz mostly.
I
Man,
do talk on Discord far more often than Twitter.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good point. If you want to talk to the team, Discord is the way to go. If you want to talk to me, I'm on Twitter or the YouTubes. I'm the guy that answers that. I'm also on Facebook. So anything but the Discord, basically. I've got shit to do. Okay. I am not seeing any other votes come in. So with that, I call this session adieu. I am very much looking forward to see where this is going to go. The political situation is in chaos. I don't know how this is going to happen, and this is the most exciting fucking thing that could possibly happen for me as a storyteller, is to not know where the story is going to go. Because that's where the magic fucking happens, baby. You fantastic people that came out and joined. I'm sorry, did you want to say something?
well, I'm just saying, next week, it's going to be the day before Thanksgiving.
Okay. So you're talking about for Tom's Persona stream. Did you want to...
Well, I mean, it seemed like, Tom,
What?
was your house going to be available for that?
Probably.
Okay.
God damn, it's Thanksgiving already? I am so fucking behind in National Novel Writing Month. Fuck me, right? Alright. You fantastic, wonderful people. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. It means the world to us. It really does, because without you fine people, we're just a bunch of losers making dick jokes into the wind, and nobody wants that, especially not the wind.
I bet you can get Thanksgiving.
It is America Thanksgiving.
Next week is going to be Tom's Persona 5 stream. Any sneak previews on where you think that's going to go, Tom?
God, no.
We're in the same boat. And the week after that is me again. So come back for more V5. We love you. Have a great night. Have a better tomorrow. All of y'all are amazing. Bye-bye.